Talk to him.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Whether the winters were left in the cold. Classic. I'm only gonna do this once. International. Yeah. Ha ha. Classic. Yeah. It's the best daytime live show on all streaming platforms. It's the Classic Codes. You know I gotta come to the ring, man.
Fighting out of the southpaw stance, standing at 6'2", 190 pounds.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
I give you, boy, I'm made different. I work too hard. Ain't no way I ain't getting paid different. This from the dirt, this from the mud. You ain't slave with me. This was strictly for my homies that was brave with me. You can't come in with me now if you ain't came with me. Skull looking at you side eye if you ain't with real life. I seen a couple people try and it ain't in pretty. I only keep the people around that stood on 10 with me. And if they start to stand on 9, that's where it end with me. It can end quickly. In the way I level up, I make them spin differently. I should start a foundation, let me make a wish in me. I got these hoes in the fringe, they can't seem to get to me. Babe, I done mastered discipline. It take more than booty cheeks. Need a little more conversation, cause I still be trying to see. I be listening with my eyes, yeah, I still be trying to see. I be moving like the prize, you can't find another me. Let's get focused, want the fruits of your labor, gotta climb the tree.
Let's get focused. Want the fruits of your labor, gotta climb the tree. And that's why we back today like we was here yesterday, man. Yeah, it's your boy Classic with the Classic Codes. And we got another great live show for y'all today. As usual, before we get started, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you turn on your notifications. All those things are going for completely free today. I promise you, no charge whatsoever. Also, if you can, be active in the comments, be active in the chat, whether you catching me live or on the rewatch, because we got to have a conversation so we could crack these codes, man.
I know you see me trying to crack the code.
But yeah, we're not going to waste no time. We're going to get right off into the show. We actually starting off with the sports segment today. We stepping over into Classic Code Sports with Atlanta Culture. So we finna pull up with Atlanta Culture on YouTube. Make sure you tap in with their channel. We always show love to other channels. We all got to eat. We all got to get this money. Ain't no hate in my heart.
Classic.
So understand something. Brian Norman Jr. has signed to fight with Devin the Dream Haney. You understand me? And it's going to be the biggest fight of his career so far. Bar none. It's not debatable whatsoever. If you look at Brian Norman Jr.'s resume, this is clearly going to be what he sees as a major opportunity to cement himself or stamp himself as someone who has arrived in boxing, should he be able to beat or defeat Devin Haney in some way. He's with Atlanta Culture. Devin Haney's name comes up here in this interview, and Brian has some things to say. I watched about 1 minute of this. The rest of it's going to be authentic with you guys. And let's just see what he's talking about, chat.
You got to come and fight with Devin Haney. It seems like, man, every time I look online, man, he trying to little boy you.
Mm-hmm.
Like you ain't got the belt, man. What's his problem, man?
That's like he tried to push things. Like, once again, he trying to go the Floyd route, but you're not that. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing. Floyd, he put his time in, he put his work in, he did a whole lot of things, and not just that. If you go back early in Floyd's career, he was catching bodies. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
If you look at how tough Devin Haney talked
before he broke his hand,
and that's the only reason why.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So now, if you go to Devin Haney and look at how tough he be talking, you will think he putting people to sleep.
Yeah,
I swear you'll be thinking that, but he's not. Unless you at home watching a fight, that's the only time you're going to sleep.
Yeah.
So it just why you talk so crazy like you like that, brother? You're not. You feel me? Like even with the little boy stuff, he trying to make it seem like he the reason.
All right, let's stop real quick. So he just said he talking like, what up, chat? Soft Rain in the building. What's going on with you? Chat 333 pulling up
Classic.
early. So with this being said, Brian Norman Jr. said Devin Haney talking like he's like that, but he's not. Well, let's fact check it. Let's fact check it, chat. Devin Haney. We're going to just slide over here, pull up his resume real quick. And I'm going to also slide over here and pull up Brian Norman Jr.'s resume real quick. And then we're going to see what's what. Because when you say someone's not like that, I understand you got to get yourself in a certain mental space because you're preparing to fight this gentleman, right? But I'm not going to leave outside of the scope of reality. Is Devin Haney a knockout artist? No. Did Devin Haney ever claim to be a knockout artist? Absolutely not. Devin Haney is what we call a winner. He's what we call a winner, chat. So he said Devin Haney is not like that. So let's just slide back to let's slide all the way back to Yuriorkis Gamboa. Devin Haney fought Gamboa, beat him. Jorge Linares, who is a respected former champion, beat him. Jojo Diaz, an Olympian, beat him at the time. That was a really good fight for Devin to take. Jojo's taken some tough losses since then. I would say that victory didn't age super well, but at the time, great fight for Devin. Went and got unified champion, beat George Kambosos twice in Australia, twice, beat him all 24 rounds. George Kambosos did not win one single round for the unification. Then also, when he probably didn't necessarily have to, went on ahead and gave Vasyl Lomachenko a fight that Lomachenko wouldn't give him when he had belts. And Devin was calling him out at the age of 20 years old. He went on and gave Lomachenko a shot at every single belt at 135 pounds in a single night. And then he beat him in a unanimous but close fight, unanimous decision victory. Moved up to 140 pounds, fought a champion there, Regis Prograis, wiped him out. I think he beat him 11 rounds to 1, if not 12 zip, dropped Regis Prograis. Then he went and fought Steroid Garcia. We know how that fight went against Steroid Garcia. Came back, fought Jose Carlos Ramirez, didn't lose a round against Ramirez. So losing fights, let alone losing rounds, is rare for Devin the Dream Haney in his career. Don't diminish his pugilism and his skill in the craft of boxing down to he doesn't knock people out. He wins is what he does. He wins. Devin Haney is a winner, and he has a superior resume to Brian Norman Jr. Brian Norman Jr., 28 victories, 0 losses, 0 draws, 22 knockouts against abso-fucking-lutely nobody. He fought the last fight. He fought a dude named Gian Sasaki. That sounds like a really good car. He fought a dude named Derek Cuevas. Derek Cuevas, we don't believe you. You need more people. He doesn't have a resume worth talking about at all, but he was supposed to be a respected, tough guy. Ooh, he beat him. Giovanni Santillan. When he fought Giovanni Santillan, he was an undefeated fighter. This would have been considered a step up. But again, this guy is somebody who we don't know. And he wasn't a champion. He's not a former champion. He's not a champion. We don't know this guy. You are still, up until this point, no disrespect to Brian Norman Jr., because I like Brian Norman Jr., but up until this point in his career, he's still at the stage in his career where he's being built up. He hasn't fought anybody remotely close to the level of Devin Haney, Devin the Dream Haney. He hasn't fought anybody remotely close to that level. So when he gets in the ring with Devin Haney that night, if he has more skills than us as the public know about, because he haven't been able to display it against the level of competition he's been fighting, so be it. We'll see on that night. But don't diminish Devin. If anything, while you selling this fight, show some freaking respect. He is giving you an opportunity. Even though you have the belt, the politics of the sport of boxing says that Devin Haney is making this a big fight. Nobody's paying to see you, bro. We learning about you because you fighting Devin. That's the reality of the situation. And when I say we, I'm talking about the general public. I've been knowing about you, Brian Norman Jr. I think you're a good fighter. I just think you're untested at this level. So on the night of the fight, we gonna see. We gonna see. You know, he's supposed to have confidence in himself. I just don't like when people leave outside of reality. Don't say Devin Haney's not that. Because could you beat Lomachenko? If you was that small, could you beat Lomachenko? Absolutely not. Not with your feet. Not with your feet, Brian Norman. You could not beat Lomachenko if y'all was the same size. Devin beat him in a unanimous decision. So just watch your mouth a little bit. Let's continue.
This whole fight happened. He gave us an opportunity and all of that. But it's mine right here. I
Say the hardware right here with
feel
you.
me? This all of this is me. Also, I ain't gonna try to go too much into details, but you didn't make this fight happen. You feel me? So he just trying the whole game up. But guess what? I'm gonna sit back and be cool. The reason why, actions speak louder than words.
No doubt.
He speak a whole lot of words.
No doubt.
I do a whole lot of action.
Look, so
shit, you doing a whole lot of talking right now. You doing a whole lot of talking right now. Yeah, you got the belt at your weight class. But how many times have you been world champion? You a one-time world champion, brother. Devin Haney had all 4 belts at 135, a belt at 140. What's that, 5 times? What's that, 5 times, Chad? He a 5-time world champion. He done moved up in weight classes. You've been fighting at the same weight damn near your whole career. So you haven't conquered nothing in boxing. Devin Haney is a more accomplished fighter. Yes, he's new to your weight division, which is why you have a belt and he gonna beat you for it, in my opinion. Well, you know, let's listen to the riffraff.
you know we got to get to the viral clip with you and the bodyguard and them. It seemed like you got the best of the bodyguard that day. So walk through me what happened that day, man.
Once again, they be on all that funny stuff, that movie drama type stuff. I don't know what they be on. So I'm talking to dude exactly how me you talking right now. My energy never goes up.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting here talking to him like this. The whole bodyguard came in for no reason.
The whole time.
The whole time I had a smile on my face. I don't know if you
smiling the whole time. Yeah.
So dude came up, got my little Hanes white tee. I'm like, come on, dog. So like when he did it at first, I'm just looking like, I know my white tee ain't getting yoked up right now.
It looked like you flipped it on it.
I'm gonna get to that, brother. So right now I feel like, hold on, he got my white tee yoked up. I had looked up, he right here. Okay, cool. But hold up, but I had to hold up real quick, but check your temperature, shawty. You feel me? So check yourself. That's all I was on.
Fella.
Yeah. So now, after that, they was real big on the drug testing situation. They was real big on trying to get me tested. So what it was is
no. That altercation don't have nothing to do with them wanting you to be tested. Devin Haney is one of the few fighters, if not the only fighter, signed up for year-round drug testing to make sure and to ensure to the public that he is a clean fighter. Devin Haney could be on vacation in Barbados and they could pull up and test him. He signed up for year-round testing. So he's an advocate for cleaning up the sport of boxing. So the reason why he wants you tested is because he's about to fight you, and he's an advocate for fighting clean fights. You're a knockout artist, but are you a clean knockout artist? He just got out the ring 2 fights ago with somebody who dropped dirty and was punching harder than they ever punched. His voice changed. His shoulders got broader. His left hook had more snap on it. Did he get hit with the punch? Yeah, but was it that devastating before all the steroids? We don't know. We don't know, right? In Ryan Garcia. So don't make it seem like because him and your security or his security yoked you and your daddy up one hand apiece, because I show the footage. Don't act like you flipped nobody. Yoked you and your daddy up one hand apiece. He put your shirt up over your head. That's an upper body wedgie, okay? And put y'all in y'all places. So don't try to spin it and make it seem like they want you tested because they thought after that altercation you had super strength. But what I am hearing, y'all chat, what I am hearing is Devin Haney already in this boy head. He living rent-free in this boy head. They ain't said nothing about the fight. Say something about the fight. Say something about how you plan on going about it. All you want to talk about is the melee, the drama, the hoopla, the narratives. Talk about the fight. Are you focused? You knocked out Jin Suzuki in your last fight. Is Devin Haney Jin Suzuki? No. Let's let him continue.
I love boy, they big homie. What you think I'm gonna do to him? They'll just live with it. But guess what? I already got tested a few times. Ain't nothing came back yet. Why is that? It's all now.
You got to keep getting tested too. That could change overnight, bucko. You could have been clean yesterday and changed your mind today.
Classic.
Shout out to Soft Rain with the boxing gloves. Shout out to Lisa in the chat. What's going on? Chat 333. We in here heavy. Let's get it.
Classic.
Let's let this man continue with his rambling.
Your boy's in good hands.
Yeah.
It's gonna be all right. Come November, he will get peacefully and cleanly put to sleep.
They're a little nervous over there.
It's all right, man. It be like that sometimes.
They're a little nervous. So you did say this, man. So look, do you think Haney career gonna be over with when you're done with him?
That's the goal.
That's the
So
goal?
where I want to leave him at is just the simple fact that he got a name. He only got one fight left. That's it.
That's it.
So after this one, it's gonna be a whole lot of damage into it, but he gonna have just one fight left just because he's Devin Haney. But after that, everybody, all right, now that's it. Just go on about your business. But
looking ahead, man, what you want your legacy to be, man, when it's all said and done?
That boy bad. He did it all. Literally. I took over this division. If I move up, took up over that division, I done fought everybody, I done beat everybody. I do want to retire undefeated, but I also want to retire undefeated and beating everybody. That's my whole thing. Like I want people like, well, once again, I want to be the Michael Jordan of boxing.
I say Ali wasn't undefeated. He came back 3 times.
So I'm cool with it. I'm cool with that. But my whole thing is, so why Ali didn't do that? He took, I believe, 3 years off because of what it was, the
draft.
Yeah, the draft thing. So who knows what we missed out on that? Then also what kind of fighter Ali is, and
Lisa in the chat said not an upper body wedgie. Yeah, when somebody take your Hanes t-shirt and put that up over your head and get to pushing you around when you can't see what's going on, that's definitely the equivalent of a wedgie with the upper body garment. Said, listen, why do people insist on talking like Haney, not him? Come on, that's what I'm asking. He got to gas himself up. He finna fight him. He got to gas himself up, you know. So, but I haven't heard him say nothing about the fight. He just said he gonna put Devin to sleep. But how? But how?
Just I say any fighter in general, but you got to keep the bar rolling. Got to keep everything going. Keep everything going. It's hard to stay motivated and keep it going when you're not fighting for 3 years.
Yep.
So
I agree.
He probably could have been undefeated. Probably could have had a whole 100 fights. Who knows? You feel me? So also he had fights late in his career.
So they're not even talking about Devin no more. We got what we need from this. But let me say this. Before we get off this, because he talking crazy and he gonna have to get in the ring and stand on all that what he talking about. You understand me? But I want to actually I want to show y'all the highlights from his last fight against Jin Suzuki. I'm gonna show y'all the highlights against Jin Suzuki real quick. So y'all can see why he's so confident. Because this is the last person he fought. And this is the last person he fought before he get in the ring with Devin Haney. This is the level of opposition. Let me make this larger and make myself smaller. There we go. Here we go, chat. I just want y'all to see what's going on. Is Devin going to approach him like this? Is that shit that sweet with Devin Haney? Hold on, chat. Watch this. Is this sweet like that with Devin Haney, chat? Is that shit just going to go like that? Look at him. Look at him. Come on, man. Look at this. Look at this. Devin gonna curl up like that and just open up with a hook. He's just gonna open up like that. That's what Devin gonna is Devin gonna be available to get knocked out like that? He's just gonna curl up like this and just open up this wide to throw a hook. And then when he missed with that, open up this wide to throw another hook and just leave all this just ready to be countered. Come on, look, chat. Look, he's just opening up. Y'all, I post my heavy bag footage. You ain't never seen me come open like this without setting it up with something. He ain't threw a jab to set it up. He haven't framed the man to occupy his hands. He didn't feint to get the guy to flinch first. He just stood in front of a professional fighter, went from here to here, and thought he was gonna land something without getting clipped. Look, bing! No. Adios, meals, no. Do y'all think Devin Haney gonna make shit that sweet, chat? You outside your rabbit ass mind, you think Devin Haney gonna make it that sweet? And that was the last person he fought. This ain't a fight from Brian Norman Jr. from 3 years ago. This the last person he fought, chat. That's what I'm saying. So when people be talking, I'll be having to show y'all what's really going on. Souls of Thought 333. What up, chat? What up, chat? I see everybody filing in. What's going on? It's like that today. Yeah, it's like that today. International Ken checking in live from the UAE. Classic. Devin is going to beat the shit out of here. Let's talk about it. Huh? Come on, man. Stop playing with my dog. We getting perspectives from all over the world.
International.
You understand what I'm saying? So yeah. I'm just showing y'all the footage, man. I'm just showing y'all the footage. Look, chat. Just tell this the last person he fought. I want to keep emphasizing that to y'all. Because y'all would think, oh, this somebody he fought on the way up. No, this who he fought to get ready for what is now going to be Devin the Dream Haney standing in front of him. Do you think Devin going to make shit this sweet? Look at this. Dude just opening up. Bow. He fight like he a hockey player. Look at this. Curled up, no defense, no head movement, no footwork. You think you're just gonna be able to pin Devin against the ropes, frame him like this, and just throw and just throw and just throw, and Devin just gonna be there, and he just gonna come on, man. And then look, this fight ended in like the 5th, 6th round, something like that. He gonna end up clipping Shorty with a hook. He gonna counter him with a hook. Yeah, right there. He stepped in, caught. He didn't even counter him. He just stepped in with a hook, slapped him. If y'all think that translates, to Devin the Dream Haney, y'all don't know shit about boxing. I mean, I know I don't know shit about boxing. You know, says the boxing gurus that I used to be cool with. They say I don't know nothing about the sport. I know Devin is not Jin Suzuki. He's not Jin Suzuki. Devin ain't Jin Suzuki. Okay? Lisa said, hell no, Devin not going to be open like that. Absolutely not. Jin Suzuki, do y'all understand this is mental? Boxing is chess, guys. The fundamentals is keep your hands in front of your shit. When you go to offense, have a level of defense built into your offense, get right back on defense, and then be ready to go back on offense. The main thing you use for defense is your feet. Second thing you can use for defense is catching. Another thing you use for defense is head movement. The way that you protect yourself when you get ready to go on offense is by setting up your offense, ladies and gentlemen. Let me give y'all some education on classic code sports. You have to set up your offense. The difference between you hood niggas who think the people who just be fighting in the streets on YouTube and the men be swinging like this and all that, and when they punch, they do this and all that shit. They don't have no understanding of pugilism. You understand me? I started with karate, switched over into boxing. This is what you set your shit up. So if I want to hit this man with an overhand left, right? Before I come overhand left, I might start off jabbing to his head, dropping and jabbing to his body. Fake to his head, jab to his body. Fake to his body, jab to his head. Drop like I'm a jab to the body, jab to his head. Now he don't know. Now he gotta, you feel me? Now he focusing on his instincts because I'm setting shit up. I'm going high, I'm going low. I'm keeping my head off the line. I'm protecting myself. I'm moving. All of a sudden, when I drop to throw a stab to the body, instead of throwing it, I come over the top with the left hand. And that might be 2 rounds later. I've been hitting you here, poking you there, poking you here, stabbing you there. Holding your gloves here, stab you there, right? And then all of a sudden in the 3rd round, I drop and boom, over the top. That's how you set up a shot. Jin Suzuki in front of a professional fighter right here and just coming right here. Brother, I'm not even a pro. I'm going to counter that shit. You open up, like you just no setup, no feint, no nothing to get me off, to make me nothing. You just going to throw it. Come on, G. You going to sleep. And as he did. Now, let me ask y'all this. Do any of that shit he was doing against Jin Suzuki, is that even going to be available against a Devin Haney? Did y'all see Brian move his feet? Did y'all see him have to cut the ring off and hit a moving target? Jin Suzuki was curled up like this, leaning on the ropes. Even in the middle of the ring, he just curled up like this. Y'all think Devin, okay, let's do this. I got time. We don't, no. This is the classic code sports. We're not going to half step. Let's do this then. I really do this shit. Let's go ahead and pull up Devin Haney in his last fight. We're not even going to do it. We're just going to do his last fight. We're going to do his last fight. Let me, where the highlights at? Yup. We're just going to do that. So I can show y'all the difference. This is not Jin Suzuki. So when people, because y'all are listening to Brian Norman Jr. sit there again with this dude, Atlanta Culture. Shout out to Atlanta Culture channel. Y'all will see Brian Norman Jr. on YouTube just sitting around and just talking good as hell. You know what I'm saying? And sounding all confident and all that. And then you don't understand the actual what he has to try to get done when he get in the ring with somebody like Devin Haney. Let's look at this. We're going to break down the sport of this shit. No, I don't need to see all this. Come on. Here we go. Let's go. Look at this, chat. Look at this. Devin moving, countering, moving. You see what I'm saying? Devin, come on, y'all. Let me put it in slow motion for you, chat, so you can see the difference. First off, he's not sitting still. He's not in a defensive high guard to where he has to open to throw. He has his front hand available to counter, catch, parry, anything. It's available. It's loose. It's flowing, right? He got some sauce to his game. right? This is not Jin Suzuki. You're not just walking up, knocking Devin Haney out. He decided in this moment to exchange. We got it at half speed. Watch it. Watch it. He backing up. This is called setting the trap. As Ramirez loads up to shoot that right hand he about to throw, Devin is already leaning away from it, which means he sees it. He has his front shoulder protecting his chin. Even if the punch gets through, it's going to hit somewhere where it's not concussive. Understand? Devin is loading his right hand while leaning back to recoil. When you come short or graze me with this right you finna throw, I'm coming with my right. That's a 2. And then he going to come with his left hook, which is a 3, which is finna bust Ramirez right in his nose. Tell me if I'm lying. Bing, bow. Come on, chat. This is what I fucking do. Lean back, load, 2, 3. And bust him right in his nose. His eyes alert on the target. He's going to use, instead of bringing his front hand up to catch all the punches like Jin Suzuki, he's not trying to catch none of the punches. Because when you catch punches from grown men, you still feel the impact. Let's talk sports, chat. When you catch punches from grown men, you still feel that shit. I'd rather make you miss. So he's going to decide, I'm going to use head movement. I'm slicker than this guy. Watch how you miss. Miss, 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 and clinch. Clinching is a part of the sport. Let's reset the action and get back on our square. This is why Brian Norman Jr. ain't just gonna walk and knock Devin Haney out. People just talk good as a bitch. Let's go. No, let's really talk about it. Look at this. Look at this. Frustrate him. Frustrate him. Put your hair all up under his chin. Rub that afro on him. Let's reset the action. Now I'm moving. I'm moving. You can't find me. You can't find me. You don't know how to cut. Miss. No, let's just really look at it, chat. Moving. Set my feet. I'm ready to engage. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna paw with the jab? Distance. Bing. Bing. 2, 3 again. Come on, chat. I do this shit, chat. The game played above the shoulders, chat. I'm moving. His feet are set. He's ready to engage. I moved. I got you where I want. I like the angle right here. You not throwing? Okay. Let me see something. He put the jab out there. If you could touch it with your jab, you can crush it with your backhand. Understand that. So he gonna reach out. That's the rangefinder. He's a rangefinder. Ramirez's front hand, his backhand is low. Chin available. Devin gonna shoot the 2 down the middle. Even if he evade that 2, he's not gonna stop the hook that's coming behind it. You know why he knows it's gonna work? Because it worked already. He downloaded the data. Watch this. 2, 3. And listen, and they say Devin Haney don't got power. But I'll tell you what, Ramirez took a half step back, didn't he? He took a half step back. He didn't eat that shit and try to dive in and get some work, did he? Watch this. Watch this. Disrespect. Bing, bing. Hold on, folks. Yeah, look at Ramirez's body language. Don't look at Devin. Look at Ramirez's body language after he get hit with that shit. But they say this grown-ass man don't have no power. Y'all not the ones getting hit in the face. Watch this. Measure, rangefinder, heem, pow. Watch him back up. Oh, shit. Okay. No. I'm still in it. That's body language. Folks taking a break right now. He is not trying to fight right now. That shit just hurt it, boy. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. So we can't just be saying whatever we want. Amari Knight said distance control gonna be another killer.
Classic.
Oh, shout out to my dog. Oh, we be in the gym having wars. That's one of the people that sparred me right there in the chat. What up, Oh? Eva said B class knows his boxing. They said I don't know shit, cuz
Classic.
They told me I don't know nothing about boxing. That's what they told me. That's what they told me. But we gonna see when I pull up though. Yeah. It's just like that. I ain't forgot how to do nothing.
Classic.
But all in all, we're going to get off the sports segment. I do want to say this. If you betting your money, I wouldn't put it on Brian Norman Jr., but if you do bet it on a knockout, keep it low, you should be able to turn a decent profit. I would bet on Devin Haney by decision. He's not going to stop Brian Norman Jr. I would bet on Devin Haney by decision. If you're on a betting app where you could bet specifically what type of decision, I'm going to say bet unanimous. Yep, I say unanimous. Not even split. Yep. Devin Haney done fought people that's significantly better than Brian Norman Jr. And whenever you come into a fight, forgive me, chat. Hold on. When you come into a fight and your best chance of winning is that you must knock the man out, you already fucked up. Pardon my French. It's already bad for you. If that's your only shot, it's already bad for you. I ain't gonna lie to you. In a real boxing match, now in the streets, it's different. I just got to land one. If that's your mentality, that might get you where you need to go in the street. I ain't going to lie to you. clean him up. I've seen too many of those. But in a boxing match, and you get that when footwork start mattering and moving start mattering, you got gloves on and shit. Everything get different. Mouth guards, everything get different. It all get a little different. But yeah, man, I got Devin Haney by unanimous decision. Brian Norman popping his shit, doing a good job selling the fight. I hope everybody tune in when they clash a little bit later on this year. That's it for the Classic Code Sports. All right, so before I get off of this, though, if you are watching this live stream from Classic Code Sports, switch over to the Classic Codes on Twitch or YouTube. I'm about to end the stream on the sports channel. Switch over to YouTube or Twitch, the Classic Codes, if you're watching from Classic Code Sports. I appreciate you.